Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of 900 minus 9 to the power of 901. So for my solution, first start with 9 to the power of 900 minus 9 to the power of 901. Then I rewrite 9 to the power of 901 as 9 to the power of 900 plus 1. And now if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 9 to the power of 900 plus 1, that's going to equal 9 to the power of 900 times 9 to the power of 1. Now if I factor out 9 to the power of 900, I have 9 to the power of 900 times 1 minus 9 to the power of 1. So this is equal to 1 minus 9, which is equal to 9 to the power of 900 times negative 8. Now, I can rewrite this as 9 to the power of 900 times 8 times negative 1. Now, if I multiply negative 1 with 9 to the power of 900, I have negative 9 to the power of 900 times 8. Now, 9, this is equal to 3 squared, so I have negative 3 squared to the power of 900 times 8. Now 8 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 3, so I have negative 3 squared to the power of 900 times 2 to the power of 3. So now this is the same thing as, if I have something in form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So now this is the same thing as negative 3 to the power of 1800 times 2 to the power of 3. So this is my answer to this problem in its most simplified form. Alright, so in this problem I have m to the power of 3 plus m is equal to 350. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 350 on both sides. So these two cancel out, and now I have m to the power of 3 plus m minus 350 is equal to 0. Now, m to the power of 3 plus m minus 350, well, I can rewrite 350 here as negative 343 minus 7. So now I have m to the power of 3 minus 347 plus m minus 7 is equal to 0. Well, m to the power of 3 minus 347, this is the same thing as m to the power of 3 minus 7 to the power of 3. And I have this plus m minus 7. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is the same thing as a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So in this case, a is m and b is 7. So I have m minus 7 times m squared plus 7m plus 7 squared. I have this plus m minus 7 is equal to 0. Now, 7 squared, this is the same thing as 49, so I have m minus 7 times m squared plus 7m plus 49 plus m minus 7 is equal to 0. Now if I factor out m minus 7, I have m minus 7 times m squared plus 7m plus 49 plus 1, which is equal to 50. So this is equal to 0. So now this gives me two equations. I have m minus 7 is equal to 0, and I have m squared plus 7m plus 50 is equal to 0. So m minus 7 equals 0. This is the same thing as m equals 7, so this is already one solution of m. And m squared plus 7m plus 50, you have to use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this is the same thing as negative 7 plus or minus the square root of 7 squared, which is 49, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 50. And if you notice, this is the same thing as the square root of 49 minus 200, which is going to be a negative number, meaning this won't work, and my only solution is m equals 7. Alright, so in this problem, I have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x is equal to 333. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by factoring out 3 to the power of x. So I have 3 to the power of x times 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 333. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's simply equal to 3. So now I have 3 to the power of x times 3 is equal to 333. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 3. So then these two cancel out, and now I have 3 to the power of x is equal to 333 divided by 3, which is 111. Now if I take the log on both sides, I have log 3 to the power of x is equal to log 111. If I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front, so this is going to equal b times log a. So in this case, log 3 to the power of x, move x to the front, so then I have x times log 3 is equal to log 111. Now if I divide both sides by log 3, these two cancel out, and I have x is equal to log 111 over log 3. Now, log 111, this is equal to 2.0453, and log 3, this is equal to 0.4771. So I have x is equal to 2.0453 over 0.4771. So now this is equal to 4.2869. So this is my answer. Now to check, I have 3 to the power of x is equal to, 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x is equal to 333. X is equal to 4.2869, so I have 3 to the power of 4.2869 plus 3 to the power of 4.2869 plus 3 to the power of 4.2869 is equal to 333. 3 to the power of 4.2869 is, if you add up all these, you get 333.0369, which is approximately equal to 333. So this is right.